The day of surgery, I shaved, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna shave until I'm clear. So I don't think a lot of people expected me to be back, but you know, my mindset was I'm gonna go to work, and that's what Coach talks about every time coming in and just attacking that day, and that's what I tried to do every day at rehab. I kind of turned it into a competition just to kind of like see, all right, like people say, all right, well, he's not going to be back for 9 months, and then I'm like, all right, well, we'll see, won't we? It was kind of funny to see, one, if I could even grow a good beard, but it kind of just showed you how long and the process had been.
You look like Tony Frank right now, huh?
You're always looking for small little things for guys to hold on to and have a competition with, and because that's what they do. They're competitors, and if it's the diligence to grow a beard for 5 months straight, and because that's your reminder of what you're trying to accomplish every day. Those are the little goals that you give a player day in and day out, so they can always keep the eye on the prize.
When I, kind of figured it out that, it was for sure torn, I cried just because I knew, not because of the pain, just because I knew what it's like to have to work and get back, and that process and how frustrating it can be. But, as I talked with Tony and, some of the other trainers, I kind of came to realize, at this time, like, I think it'll go a lot faster because I understand what the process is like, where I can push it and what to expect, and they kind of helped me get my mind right for that.
One point of an athletic trainer's life is you're really taking student athletes from the lowest point in their athletic career in terms of being not themselves, and trying to rebuild that whole process back up to feeling as normal as they did before they got hurt.
It's really monotonous. It's the same thing over and over and over. I think I was 6 days a week, 2 to 3 hours. My goal was to be back for the first game, and that's kind of what I stuck with. And like, every day when I came in, that was my goal, because I felt like, like these guys were counting on me, and I'm not going to be in a position to where I can't play. I felt like I was letting everybody down in a way, and Coach Bobo reassured me that I wasn't, and that it was just kind of an unlucky thing. But that was kind of what I was working for.
You got to keep it fresh. I mean, there are only so many exercises you're going to do throughout the day and day in and day out, and so you got to kind of give some variation daily to the exercises, and a part of that is making them kind of competitions.
There are some things where, that Tony's either adding resistance or, like talking trash to see if he can get me to jump that much farther or do that much more weight. So it does get a little competitive.
You got that, right? Where you at, Buffalo?
When I was cleared to do my drops, throwing, all that stuff, I knew I had to get my work in on my own, and so that's what I would do, staying after and just doing drops and throwing to guys who wanted to stay or getting a manager to catch, whatever it was, because I knew I needed to get my own reps, because if I wouldn't have done that, I think I wouldn't be to where I am right now.
And now, Colin Hill, who has battled through 2 ACL tears the same knee. First action since 2016.
It really kind of hit me when Tony came up and kind of dapped me up and just was like, proud of you, like, let's go. Like, and honestly, I had to fight back tears just because, he was a huge part of this process with me.
Seeing him put that helmet on, I got some butterflies, I'm not going to lie. But I was happy for him because he earned it. He put in that effort, he wanted to hit this goal, and he accomplished it.
Definitely couldn't have done it without Tony. Tony really took me in and pushed me.
He is passionate about football, he is passionate about his teammates, he's passionate about being successful, and it's credit to all him. I mean, I'm just there to guide him, but it's his effort, and so, all the credit goes to Colin, because if he doesn't have half the effort that he put in every day, we're probably not sitting at this place right now.
I definitely took pride in the rehab part because, like I said, I felt like I owed it to everybody. It was awesome to finally step out there. I mean, it had been 2 years since I played in a real game, and going through 2 ACLs, it was an amazing feeling.